This is Sudan.
Some people say Sudan is ugly and the people are beautiful. I don't think it's ugly.
By first glimpse, some would be tempted to say that this country is ugly if you only visit the place for a few days. There's trash in the streets, lots of traffic, and not many spectacular buildings or architecture. Even some of the local people have mixed opinions about their country, but with a smile on their face.
Do you have any country you like?
Any country except Sudan.
Do you have any country you like outside Sudan?
No, I don't have.
I love my Sudan. I love all the people in Sudan.
But the longer you stay, the more you'll understand why Sudan is one of the most beautiful countries that you'll ever encounter.
Welcome to Sudan.
Sudan, a country of 45 million people in the northeast of Africa. Sudan has very hot temperatures, and the capital of the country is Khartoum with a population of around 8 million people. Full of action, colorful dresses, Sudanese greetings and rickshaws.
This is the Grand Mosque of Khartoum.
A big, busy and bustling African capital, where it sometimes can be hard to cross the streets when it's rush hour time.
So we walk around the capital of Sudan, around 8 million people, which is more than the whole population of Denmark. Pretty tight, walking here between the buses.
Sudan is also the country where the river Nile splits into the two Niles, the White Nile and the Blue Nile.
Sitting here in the Nile, and the storm is over.
A few moments later.
I first heard about Sudan when I was a little boy because my grandmother sold clothes and donated the money to Sudan to the people suffering there in some of the regions of the country. And in recent years, everything I've seen from the media about the third biggest country in Africa by area has been danger and violence. But these things have been far from what I'm experiencing now while I'm traveling around Sudan. Yes, the country often has conflicts, but the people are smiling their way through it. The Sudanese people are special people, and they have welcomed me with open arms. And no matter which troubled situation I've been in, it's always been easy solved with a Sudanese greeting and a smile.
Sudanese people is too kind. If the situation is too serious, like that man, if you're trying to make the situation is like a joke, make it funny, yeah, you can do it.
Downtown of Khartoum, Sudan.
I witnessed some young people fight with knives here on some of my very first days, and I was quite shocked afterwards because one of the guys got wounded.
If they don't stop, I will take up my Danish Viking hammer and tell them to stop.
Some people and bloggers would say they would never go to Sudan after an experience like this. But if you know one thing about me, it is that I will never judge an entire country by one bad travel experience. And Sudanese people are 99% of the time very nice, peaceful and calm people. It's simply impossible for me to talk bad about Sudan with all the friendly people I've met while traveling around this massive country of wild adventures.
Sudanese people, they know how to party, they never stop, they go for hours and hours.
In Sudan you'll find lots of pyramids. They are built of granite and sandstone near the Nile Valley known as Nubia. There are twice as many Nubian pyramids still standing today as there are Egyptian ones. And the Nubian pyramids are recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Temperature, iPhone needs to cool down before you can use it. This is Sudan. So stunning.
It wasn't originally my plan to visit these Nubian pyramids. But by talking to people on the streets, I randomly talked to one Sudanese guy who said we could go there together the day after. And he had no hidden agendas, just a super nice guy.
Wow!
Ayman from Sudan.
Sudanese cowboy. I walked around here for a few hours and we are just about to melt.
I'm not sure how many countries a scenario like this would happen in. Nothing organized, no tour company. Just me and a guy I met the day before, off to the Sudanese desert, 6 in the morning the day after. Indeed a spontaneous and raw adventure.
If you put an egg here, it will cook, bro.
Egypt has 3 really big and spectacular pyramids. But the variations in the pyramids you'll see in Sudan is something you don't want to miss out on.
Ahlan wa sahlan Sudan.
My new friend Ayman and I were lucky to have it all by ourselves. But it's also one of the hottest places I've ever experienced, along with Lake Assal in Djibouti and the Iraqi marshlands in Iraq during summertime. But the pyramids in Sudan were totally worth the insane temperatures.
It's more and more pyramids. It cannot work.
It cannot work. Probably like 55 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
I had to fight very hard in order to be able to pay for things everywhere in Sudan.
Salam alaikum.
And even though I always want to pay as a visitor, the Sudanese people made it very hard for me.
Lemon juice.
And this shows a lot about how beautiful the Sudanese people are inside and out. The local people here love to socialize in the shadow away from the deadly sun and to drink tons of tea.
This is Sudan.
My favorite drink was kalkadi, a hot red flower inspired drink, which was great to drink in the Sudanese company of the many new friends I made here.
It's very hot.
It's very hot.
Even a black skin like me is suffering from the heat. They say it is 43 degrees, but I think it's 46 degrees, 64 degrees.
Sometimes when people saw my camera, they would automatically ask for a photo. Where many people in other countries are very camera shy, it's exactly the opposite in Sudan in most cases. People are relaxed and very open here, always with a smile. So before you call Sudan an ugly country, think twice.
Salam alaikum.
Explore the country to the fullest. Watch and observe the people and their behavior. And you will find the true meaning of beauty, the true meaning of Sudan. Have you been? Remember to subscribe to Gus on the Go.